You're listening to The Plugged In Operator, part of Main Street Media. I'm Marcus. It's Monday, July 13th. Here's what's on the board. The AI tool this week is Service Agent. It's an AI phone answerer built specifically for home service businesses. And it's the kind of tool that pays for itself in the first 2 weeks if you're running lean. Here's what it does. Every time your phone rings, and nobody picks up because your tech is under a sink or your dispatcher is on the other line, Service Agent answers. It qualifies the caller, asks about the job type, service address, and whether it's an emergency, and either books the appointment directly into your existing scheduling platform or flags a callback for a human. It sits on top of Service Titan, Jobber, House Call Pro, or whatever you're already using. You don't rip anything out. Cost is $200 to $500 a month, depending on call volume. Setup takes 1 to 2 hours, and most of that is recording a few voice samples, so the greeting sounds like your business, not a call center. Compare that to a full-time dispatcher at $35,000 to $50,000 a year fully loaded, and the math writes itself. Here's the number that matters. A plumbing operator I looked at this week averages $400 per completed service call. If Service Agent catches 5 additional bookings a week that would have gone to voicemail and stayed there, that's $2,000 a week, $8,000 a month. Against a $500 tool cost, you're looking at a 16 times return, your action this week. Pull your phone records for the last 2 weeks. Count how many inbound calls hit voicemail after 5 p.m. or during peak dispatch hours. If it's more than 15 a month, you have a leak, and this is the cheapest way to plug it. Sign up for a free trial with Service Agent or Good Call or Numa, feed it your top 5 FAQs, and let it run in parallel with your current phone setup for a week. Track the after-hours bookings it captures. That's your ROI proof. Now the story that should be on every operator's radar. Service Titan just published its 2026 State of AI in the Trades Report. They surveyed 1,032 residential and commercial contractors across 7 trades: HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, garage door, pest control, and commercial landscaping. And the results are worth sitting with for a minute. 62% of contractors who have adopted AI report measurable gains in efficiency and productivity. Many are saving 3 or more hours a week per office employee. That's roughly 1 full workday every 2 weeks. That used to go to answering routine calls, scheduling changes, and status updates. Reclaimed. Even more concrete. Home service companies using AI are reporting 40 to 65% more booked jobs, 90% fewer missed calls, and an additional $3,000 to $8,000 in monthly revenue within the first 60 days of deployment. Those aren't aspirational numbers. That's the Service Titan platform data from operators who turned the features on and stopped fighting them. But here's the part that matters if you haven't touched any of this yet. The gap between AI adopting operators and the rest of the market is widening every quarter. This is not going to be a 5-year adoption curve. The operators who moved in 2025 are already booking more jobs on the same technician headcount. By this time next year, hiring your way to more revenue is going to look like the expensive path. Your action this week if you're one of the operators still on the sidelines. Pick one workflow, not 5. The workflow with the highest ROI for most operators is inbound call handling because it's the biggest bucket of leaked revenue and the easiest to instrument. Not scheduling optimization, not marketing automation, phone answering, fix that first. Everything else can wait until you've seen the receipts on job 1. Friday, I'm going to walk through a real operator running the full AI stack. What they built, what it cost, and what changed in their P&L. Plus 1 forward-looking piece on where the platforms are heading next. That's it for Monday. Find all 5 Main Street Media shows wherever you listen. Subscribe, leave a review, and I'll see you Friday.